What's up guys, welcome back to another video on this channel, and in today's video I'll be talking about some cool features I did find in this latest update. Now before we get started, do be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future or anytime soon there in the channel. And yeah, let's just hop right into the video. Now this first cool feature we are going to talk about is actually on one of the new Mercedes cars that was added into the game. Now this is the Mercedes MyBot, and actually if you get in this car really quick, if you look at the back taillights, you can actually see that there's some cool streaks going along in the back. And the same thing does happen if you get out of the car as well. Now, I see this as a really great feature, though this car is very expensive indeed, coming in at around $500,000. Now, I'm pretty sure there's another trim, I think a lower trim of this, that comes in around $300,000. Now, I was lucky enough to be able to get this, but I kind of did have to sell a lot of cars. And not only do we actually also have that little taillight feature, but we also have this little active spoiler at the back. So it's just a really nice touch, and I think this is a really great car, and definitely by far a really great feature. Now, in this update, we also did get the new sky and fog system. Many cars in-game have also gotten different light features such as high beams and fog lights. So they also do add a lot of realism to the game by doing this, and I think it's just a really great thing that Greenville has actually decided to consider adding into the game. Now, this next cool feature is on every BMW inside the game. Now, this feature is actually inside the interior, and if we go into the interior, you can actually see that there's little light streaks going along the panels. Now, I know this is actually in the BMW i8 from a long time ago, but now there's actually a feature where you can actually change the colors. Now, I sadly do not know how to do this, but there was actually a video a long time ago, I think about maybe a couple weeks, that basically showed that you could actually do this on many cars in-game. Now, I think this is also on the SL Roadster, which is a new Mercedes that was also added into the game. Like I said before, I don't actually know how to work this feature, but it is a confirmed thing that is in this update, so let me know in the comments below if you do actually know how to work this. But it's definitely a really great thing I thought I'd mention in this video, because a lot of people actually don't know about this cool thing. Now, this next one is not entirely a feature, but definitely one we could actually see coming soon. Now, if we go to the refurbished Hunty's Pizza and actually go inside the building, you can see that the interior has been completely redone, and I'm pretty sure the security office has been taken out as well. Now, if we go to the stage, you can actually... Anyways, as I was saying, if you go to the stage, you can actually go inside of it now. Now, there's a control room, but you can't actually activate anything yet. Now, I'm pretty sure there used to be a command in the game which will let you actually do that. And you can actually see there's a few posters up here. Bluey, Josh. Now, if you didn't notice, these posters actually resemble the Greenville developers. As you can see, there's Hunter right there, and Smears as well. But yeah, this is definitely a really great feature, and definitely one we could actually see very soon in the game. Now, for the final feature of this video is probably the most popular one this update, and these are the new gauges that a lot of people took notice when they first entered the game. Now, I really like these gauges, especially how there's a built-in map system which you actually flop through. Now, there's also a compass, but you can actually see there's already one at the top right, so it's not really the best useful, but there's definitely a really cool thing with this map. Now, there's also a little fan over here that I noticed, and a little, like, lightning strike thing. Now, I don't actually get what it really does, but, I mean, you can still use it. It doesn't really change anything in the game. But, yeah, it definitely looks really cool. Now, you can actually still use the old gauge in the game if you go into the settings right here. And if you click over here, you can actually see there's gauges style, dynamic, standard, advanced. And the standard one is actually still in the game, and you can actually still flop through that. I just chose the new one since they were new anyways, but definitely really cool. And actually, if you pull over, let's stop the car right here, it's definitely really useful as well. Now, if we do stop the car, you can actually see if we turn off the engine, the car does disappear over here. And if you turn it back on, it does come back. So it's definitely a really cool thing that Greenville did add into the game. And there was tons of videos of these being tested and used in, like, testing servers. But yeah, definitely a really cool feature, and definitely one that I think a lot of people enjoyed in-game. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Now, I don't really rate this update 10 out of 10 because I kind of expected more by the fact that we waited almost 3 months for this to actually happen. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that the update was bad. It was definitely certainly really good, but I definitely expected more from the devs by the fact that we waited so long for this update. Well, there's nothing much else to say about this topic, and I think the update was definitely pretty good overall, and that's really all we have for this video, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye.